All right, Big Bang. Today is Wednesday. It is September 4th. Welcome to the Dog Walk presented by Barstool Sports. It is Free Swim Wednesday. Before we get into it, I want to talk about our friends at Rowback. You guys all know how much we love Rowback. You also know how much we love sports. It may be hard to believe, but we actually love Rowback more than sports. Rowback released their swim trunks, and we live in them. We even hooped in them because they're that comfortable. The built-in boxer brief liner is incredible, and the designs are perfect. Second, the Rowback everyday shorts are unmatched. There are no shorts on the market quite like them. You can wear a polo untucked with them for a clean look, or put on a tee and go play pickle, enjoy a long walk, or wear them around the city on a hot summer day. They have an elastic waistband and really nice stretch fabric to make them super comfortable while keeping a clean look. Finally, Rowback polos are the only polos we wear. The collar is crisp, the fabric is moisture wicking for those hot summer days, and the designs are incredible. The only reason we wear polos is because of Rowback.
Yeah, they got me through the summer. I have now, though, transitioned into jogger season. I got the Rowback joggers on as we speak.
Yeah, it has officially kind of jumped in.
Mm-hmm.
We've migrated. So use the code DOG, D-O-G, on rowback.com for a generous 20% off for all new customers through the end of this week. That's spelled RHOBACK.com. That's 20% off all shorts, swim trunks, and more with code DOG. All right, boys, how are we? How's everybody feeling?
Great.
Long weekend.
And it feels like everyone's hurting.
Yeah, sometimes I dread the 3-day weekend because Monday's a good buffer day. But when you come back, guns blazing on a Tuesday and have to make up for everything that you missed Monday.
Yeah, I walked into the bathroom at two different points, and both stalls were locked and loaded.
Yeah.
Dude,
there was this guy.
Can we talk about something kind of inside office here? That middle stall is a problem. It won't stay locked.
Dude, I noticed that today.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my first time using it.
I have made a comment to Paige in the past because she asked us to, hey, if there's anything going on in the men's room that needs to be addressed, let me know. Obviously, I won't know. I said, hey, that lock doesn't work. So you're just, if you're taking a shit, you're constantly just trying to like keep it pushed forward. It's very uncomfortable.
Yes.
The bathroom up here?
Yes.
Yeah. So like the first.
The non-handicap.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't think I've had that problem.
Yeah, I've only used the handicap one, but I used that today because
you've only used the.
No, I've used both. I don't think it's ever opened.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Well, are you guys like pushing the side of the walls and like?
No, it's just like if someone walks by, like just a little bit of air will push that door open.
Interesting.
Do you think I stand on the bowl when I wipe?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe. One hand in your ass, the other propped up against the
that thing
wall.
just does not work.
Absolute bullshit allegations.
Yeah.
I usually use the handicap stall, but
yeah, but
someone
if it's
was
taken,
someone was in there grunted next to me.
It's probably Conrad.
I know who it was because I asked him if they were all right.
It was Ben Mintz.
I wasn't gonna say.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
That was just a guess.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say who it was, but
okay. Hope he's doing all right.
Yeah.
Well, for those who don't know, we have 3 bathroom options here. One is on the first floor, 1 stall, 1 urinal. Then we have one up here. 2 stalls, 1 urinal.
Yeah.
Yep.
But then there's one towards downstairs kitchen that's like 4 stalls, 3 urinals. So
that's luxury.
If you're having a Labor Day shit, I think you go to the one with multiple stalls. You can't be going to the 1 stall when you got diarrhea.
Yeah.
You know someone's going to be waiting.
Yeah, probably. But now they turned 1 stall into Will Compton's museum.
Yeah, I'll take a shit in there. I would love to take a shit in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
flood it.
There's that. Weekends were good though.
Yeah, enjoyed the Cubs game sort of for 7 innings, and yeah, it was pretty chill. This is my weather though.
You're right.
I think we're beyond summer. I saw something next weekend. It's gonna be a low in the 40s. It's almost chilly season. And it's football. Like we're done. We're done with summer.
Yeah, I'm wearing a sweatshirt because when I got out of my house this morning, it was legit chill.
Yeah,
I had a 3-night bachelor party.
Oh, where? Here?
Even more, Michigan.
Okay,
let's go.
Yeah, it was. We did a lot of nothing.
Oh, there you go.
We talked about, which
that's
is
the
great.
best.
Yeah,
that's the best.
We got to a point where I was trying to convince my buddy that he'd be able to swallow a rock. And we just kept going.
How
smaller.
big?
It should be like the meme, like dudes on day 3 of the bachelor party, and you run out of doing nothing. I think you can swallow this rock. It was like a pebble. I would downgrade for him to try to convince him to do it, but
do you think your stomach would break down a pebble?
probably not.
No?
You just shit it out, right?
I'm more thinking about like just swallowing it. Obviously, you're not gonna.
I mean, if it's
get
pill size,
any erosion going on in your mouth.
In high
It'll
school,
dissolve.
one of my friends swallowed my earring.
Oh,
dang, that sentence is just.
Yeah.
It's a Mad Lib.
Yeah.
Was it a diamond?
Yeah, it was like a little diamond stud.
Did you wait for him to shit it out and get your money back?
I don't know.
Why did he swallow your ear?
Yeah, that's a good question.
He was just being
Nibbling on your ear and it went down?
No, he was just being goofy. Like I had taken him out, and like it was like at a Wisconsin cottage. Everyone was fucked up, and he was.
He
going
wanted you
wild.
to only have the gay ear pierced.
Yeah. He swallowed it like it was a amoxicillin. He just took it down.
Damn.
Like handcuff keys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Essentially. You're right there.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna cross
comfy.
my leg, but it became even less comfy.
Did your house have a pool?
No, had a hot tub though.
Oh, okay.
I don't think anyone touched it.
How many
but it
guys
was
on
there?
this trip?
There was a lot. There was like 19.
19.
Yeah.
Where'd you sleep? Did you get up a good bed?
I had to share a bed with the dude, so nothing new there. But
King or queen?
queen.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
So
it was slim quarters.
Tight quarters,
but,
yeah.
You guys were really brief to brief.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really got to know each other.
Yeah. Was it like a close friend?
Yeah, but I didn't know he was sleeping in my bed till I woke up that morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you guys look each other's in the eye? In the eyes when you woke up?
Morning, honey.
Oh, yeah. You know what though? You say that I made the most out of my Labor Day weekend. I was hell bent on being like the last weekend of summer, because there is like very much a changing of
Totally.
even
Yeah.
though like we said this whole year's been busy as fuck, and it's always like, oh, football season's the busiest. It's been crazy like the whole first 8 months of the year.
But it just goes from crazy to more crazy.
Yes,
This week is fucking crazy.
definitely. You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. It is. So I was like, I'm enjoying this.
Yeah, you had Pearl Jam.
Friday night, I went to a football game, high school football game. Went to the Pats game. Then I went to Pearl Jam Saturday. Sunday, played golf in the morning. Got a room at the casino in Joliet. It was a full weekend.
Monday recovery day.
Monday recovery. Yeah,
Okay.
I went out. For a birthday.
So back to this bachelor party, there were, I don't think all 19 stay there, but let's call it 15 guys, and essentially 2 bathrooms. There was a third, but it was in like the bachelor and his brother's rooms, like whatever. Dire needs, sure, we can go in there. I think come day 3 of that bachelor party, that bathroom where it's got people were showering in it, people were shitting in it, down to the last toilet paper, the floor is just permanently wet. The whole thing, I don't even know what the Airbnb owners would do after. Like, you might have to demo that bathroom.
This is why they charge $500 a night in fees.
Yeah, I get it. It's
Yeah.
just for the bathroom alone.
Right.
But I think I would rather shit in a porta potty than a bathroom like that. Would you agree?
Oh, yeah, if it's 19 guys.
And so many different stenches too. That thing's just getting triple teamed, one shit after the next.
Yeah, that thing's just taking a pounding.
And the floor just being wet. Now you got like a mildew smell going on in there.
Oh yeah, towels are all over the place.
That third day is like the difference between having mold and not in that
Yeah.
bathroom.
Probably 3 toilet paper rolls
Yeah.
that were emptied and just all over the floor.
People using napkins to wipe it.
Yeah, that's a bad deal.
Yeah. That's just too many. Like, you got to have less friends. You can't have 19 guys on a bachelor party.
That's fun. I'm fine with that.
That's like an entire starting lineup for football. That's too many people.
They weren't all staying there because, you got some dads, some brothers,
Yeah.
Okay.
and stuff like that. But I would still, about 15.
One thing I will say though is I do think with that many guys, a pool needs to be a prerequisite. Like,
Sure.
just because it breaks up where you could hang, you know what I mean? Because
Just float.
was there a big enough area to lounge in?
Yeah.
Like for everyone?
There was a huge yard.
Oh,
yeah.
that's good.
That was never
Yeah.
a problem.
That's good then. Yeah, there's stuff to do. You could play some wiffle ball and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bags.
Yeah.
Can jam.
Louisville chuggers.
Mhm.
What's a Louisville? Never
Never did a Louisville
I
chugger?
don't know. Is it you take the top off the baseball bat?
Mhm.
Little
Yeah,
football?
and then you do a couple spins.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then you hit the ball.
Yep.
You know what I noticed too, like coming out of Pearl Jam? I did a rooftop, and have you noticed that it's kind of just accepted now that people could just stand on the corner and sell beer out of a cooler? Have you saw these guys yet? I saw them outside Sox Park, and then after Pearl Jam, I saw them outside Wrigley.
I have seen it outside really after like a Cubs game too.
Crazy.
Yeah, because it used to just be like, oh, here's waters and Gatorades and a bag of peanuts.
Dude, they're selling beer out of
Yeah,
those.
now they got a liquor license somehow.
I just don't think anyone cares anymore. Which I'm not narking. I'm pro. Just to be clear.
This is America.
Yes, as long as these people are, not putting arsenic on the beer tops.
Yeah, I don't think you have to worry about that.
All right. Well, I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
But it was awesome. I left the Sox game in June, and you're looking for another one, and some guy was just buying beers out of his cooler.
I've done that just walking home because I live right there, so I get out of the game like, one more.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll always see, especially outside of Soldier, or like I just went to Lala last month. There's whole coolers of like Fireball nips and all that.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
And so that's illegal, right?
Yeah, you can't be selling booze.
Totally illegal.
Right.
Can't be. Yeah, that's illegal as shit.
Are they checking IDs at the cooler?
No way.
Exactly.
I mean, if I was a high school kid, that's like, all right, let's go.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Like, I'll buy your whole cooler.
Yeah, exactly. Please, sir.
Yeah.
Pour it into this JanSport backpack. I am 24.
So what happens? They see cops and they book it, or like they're just.
I think the cops got better things to do.
Yeah, that's 100%.
That's a big
Hey,
law to break.
Hey, they got better things to do.
Well, sure. So that means I could just do that,
Yeah.
and I'll be fine.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, you should do it for the last home game for the Cubs.
Sell beers outside.
Yeah.
Give them away for the last home game for the Sox.
Yeah.
Like, hey, it's been a rough year. Here's a Miller Lite.
Here's a Miller. It is one of those things too where I just blanked out hard. Keep going. I'll think of it.
Selling beer, slinging beer on the sidewalk.
One of those things too. Season summer's
Illegal
over.
legalities.
Oh, but to me, it is not as bad at Soldier because a lot of people are already drinking in that parking lot.
Yeah,
anyways.
it's true.
It's almost like the whole thing is open container at that part. But I don't know.
It's almost like at Wrigley, you need the Cubby Bear to be like, hey, cops, like we got people digging into our property.
They're undercutting us.
Yeah, exactly. We need them in the bars.
Undercutting the shit out of us here. Also, too, like those rooftops, God bless them.
How was it for a concert? I've never done it for a concert.
That's my second time. So I did it for Pearl Jam on Saturday, and I did it for Tom Petty back in the day. Which very happy I got to see Petty before. Before obviously he passed away. It was good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only problem is they have a one beer rule. You can only get one beer at a time.
So you can't go get them for like your
group. So it's like such a fucking pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Like such a pain in the ass.
And you had a clear view of the stage?
Yeah. We were a far right field.
Okay.
Like far right field. But if you're going up there and you like to not being able to get 3 beers and like there's a long line.
Yeah.
At points on the rooftop one, there was a long line. And they were really sticklers about it. This one lady was like.
So it's like you almost got to get it and then just drink it, get back in line and drink it in line for your second.
Pretty much, yeah. But she was legitimately like, I even did the old, like I got one, then I turned around and I put it on the table behind me. And she wasn't even the bartender. She was just hawking.
Oh.
It was crazy, dude.
Karen.
Relax.
Yeah. She was like, I was like, I really want to be like, hey, were you like the type of person that would tell on people if they were cheating in your class? But I held my tongue.
There you go.
That was
Is
maturity.
that? I don't remember that.
Mention the homework.
Is that standard at the rooftops? I feel like that was when I've been to rooftops. It's never been the case.
Oh, they were. I felt like it was 2.
It's like 2 everywhere.
They let you do 2 in the stadium.
Yeah.
Were they worried about not having enough for everyone? Like what?
No,
why would
I mean it's all inclusive, so maybe they're just being cheap. I don't know.
Like,
I don't get it.
It's probably just a guy who was ordering 6 at a time and ruined it for everyone.
I get that. Like
But still, like as long as you show that you're getting it with a person behind you, a buddy's behind you, 2 should be totally fine under those circumstances.
2 is standard.
Yes.
Yeah.
1 is crazy.
That almost like if I'm going to a rooftop as opposed to a stadium, I'm like, oh, at least I don't have to deal with like the beer issue.
Exactly. Yeah.
And that takes away.
Beers and bathrooms in the rooftop.
1,000%. Because then we had one buddy, he was too drunk and he got cut off. And then this lady accused us. He said we were feeding him beer. I was like, what are you talking about? We don't want to deal with this guy any more than you do. Like
lady, kick him out.
Yes,
we don't care.
Exactly. we would not have cared if he lives right nearby. Kick him out. And then she's making a big deal out of it. And then I don't know, they tried to shut me down.
Well, oh, really? It's the whole thing, huh?
Oh, it was a whole thing because they said the bars close at 9:15. This guy, I literally was in line. 9:15, the guy in front of me, they were pouring him one. And she's like, nope. bar's closed, and she tried to let me get one. And I don't know, this guy like must have worked there, and he was like he did something. He knew he was like, hey, you want to give this guy a beer? Like,
oh, really?
Yeah. She was like, nope, they're feeding that guy. I'm like, miss, we're not feeding this guy. We don't want to deal with this drunk ass more than anyone. Like, he's the worst. Like,
I hate this guy.
Yeah.
He's my friend, and I fucking hate him.
He's our friend, but he's the worst drunk in the group. I get it. He deserved to be cut off, but we were not feeding. I just wanted one more beer that I paid $222 to go to this concert for, you know?
Yeah.
And like,
'cause that's really what you're paying for.
yeah, 100%. I'm gonna guzzle as many beers as I can and hot dogs. Like, that's just what it's for.
Crush them.
And then like, I just like didn't say nothing. This guy was like, he was like my lawyer on my behalf. He was just like, no, like, I know this guy. You want to give him a beer? And I was like,
She didn't budge?
that they did. They gave.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they gave it to me. So
Well, so why were they accusing you of serving your friend beers? Because he could get him in his help anyways. Or did
they
he
cut him off.
They cut him off, and they thought you guys were still feeding him after.
Yeah,
that.
which they had nothing to go on.
For him to still be quote unquote like overserved, like he was just getting them himself up until that point, so that really makes their technique even less pointless.
Yeah, it's true.
You know,
Is Pearl Jam a beer crowd? Because, like, you know, I went to Grateful Dead last year. People drank beers, obviously, but it was more everything else, like the balloon fucking whippets and mushrooms and.
yeah, I'd say it's more a beer crowd than
Like,
than a
did you
drug
notice?
crowd. Just because they're older.
Did I notice people doing the weed?
Yeah.
But weed's different. Weed's every concert.
Yeah, no, I didn't. Well, can I be honest with you?
Mm-hmm.
I went because
How many drugs did you do?
everything.
Yeah.
Can't say
Yes.
on air.
Maybe that's why she tried to cut me off. I was doing
Right.
black tar heroin in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I am not like a huge Pearl Jam guy
Okay.
at all. Group of friends, they're like, hey, do you want to go? Like, I kind of waffle on. I was like, you know what? No, I'm going to make the most out of it. So I ended up going. It was one of my buddies who went. It was his 11th time seeing them.
Oof.
And so I didn't really care. The rooftop's on the 5th floor. I was on the 3rd floor watching Notre Dame for probably everything. I probably saw 5 songs.
Okay.
And I saw 2. I only knew 3 songs on the night. I saw 2 of them that I knew. So that was good.
That's tough if you only know $220 for no beers and no songs that you really know.
Yeah. I know I got my fair share of beer. Don't get me wrong. But
It's not like you had a bad egg. That one was just unlucky.
1,000%.
You think you could have bought her off? Be like, hey, here's.
No, dude, this lady, I'm telling you, she would like, and it wasn't even the bartender. The bartender had no problem with us. She was like just pouring on, being nice, friendly. But the security lady, she like.
Oh,
just,
I didn't realize it was security.
Yes, it was
it's a
security.
security guard?
Yes.
I thought it was more
Does
like
that
a
change
manager
things?
or something.
Yeah.
I thought it was
that makes more sense that she would be a hard ass than the bartender.
yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. But also, like, what do you need a security guard for?
Yeah, like, are you losing money on this? Like, I was
Right. What
like,
do you care?
I don't know.
Maybe you shouldn't have bitten your tongue. Just been like, hey, you having a bad day? Like,
I was
a problem.
I know I was really, but I don't know. I don't want. See, because at the end of the day, she is doing her job, and I don't hold any ill will towards her for doing that.
There's 2 parts of that though. Like, she's doing her job, but you also want to make sure everybody who paid had a good time so that they would want to do it again.
Definitely. Like, I'll tell you what. Like, I'll think twice about that rooftop
Totally.
next time.
Yeah, I don't
for sure.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, she's power tripping to an extent.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, so that's the only security guard there? And she's mostly just monitoring beer intake?
She was like on the 1 floor, and then on the rooftop. Like, there's only really 2 floors on this one.
Yeah. Okay.
So there was more, but this lady, for whatever reason, like, she was just.
Paul Barton it.
Yeah.
She was,
Going way too hard.
yeah, it was serious. You know, she was Officer Riviera. I don't know if you remember that video.
No, I don't think
That's
so.
one of my favorite videos of all time.
What is it?
It's this. It was like a bunch of kids skating in like LA or something, and this like mall cop, this like park cop is, like telling them to stop skating, and the kid keeps calling him dude, and the cop's like, "Don't call me dude." It is. I'm shocked you don't remember it. It's a
Like
classic,
an old YouTube video.
classic like OG Barstool video
Okay.
that Dave used to post all the time. It's for anyone out there listening. If you know, you know. But she kind of had the Officer Riviera thing.
Vibe. Yeah.
No doubt about it. Let's pause one more time. I want to talk about Chubbies. If you're a true believer in thigh exposure, you know that Chubbies is still the premier name in men's shorts, even though it's getting chilly. Pairing Chubbies with a fall sweater or a cozy jacket could very well be the move. Our original stretch shorts put Chubbies on the map for a reason, available in 3 inseam lengths. Depending on how much thigh you feel like showing off, these shorts are made with a super stretchy fabric and elastic waistband for max comfort and flexibility. Pair the original stretch shorts with Chubbies' lineup of Friday shirts, and now you're cooking with gas. From casual button-downs to retro-inspired prints, these shirts are built to kick back, turn up, chill out, party down, and some fifth direction-based descriptor. This wouldn't be a true ad if we didn't mention Chubby's Classic Line Swim Collection. Without hyperbole, the absolute top of the men's swimwear game. Whether you're squeezing out as many beach days as possible before winter or swimming laps at the gym, our ultra-vibrant trunks built with quick-drying 4-way stretch fabric are the best damn swim trunks humankind has ever created. Our friends at Chubbies are giving our listeners 20% off with a promo code DOGWALK at checkout at chubbyshorts.com. That's 20% off your order with promo code DOGWALK. Support our show and tell them we sent you. This fall, make the most of every moment with Chubbies. Shop now and fall into comfort, one stylish piece at a time.
I'm big fan. I wear it all the time.
I'm wearing them now.
Yeah.
I'm wearing them right now. What else do I got here?
What did you think about Kobayashi versus Chestnut being Labor Day as opposed to 4th of July?
Dude, I'll be honest. It completely slipped my mind. It's one of those things that just got away from it.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so...
They did it this past weekend?
Yeah, but it was like a head-to-head.
Yesterday, yeah.
Yesterday they went live on Netflix. It was just those two head-to-head.
Was it hot dogs or vegan dogs?
Hot dogs.
It was hot dogs.
What the hell?
What do you mean?
Well, then he sat out of...
Well, that was the... he didn't sit out. They didn't let him compete.
Well, because he wanted to eat something besides Nathan's.
No, he just had a sponsorship. He didn't like request to actually... to eat them. He just had a sponsorship, and they're like, "Get out of here."
Yeah, Major League Eating is like was petty as fuck for.
Oh,
yes,
I totally misunderstood that.
Yeah,
what is their problem?
Yeah. Right, exactly.
It's like I hate LeBron, but I'm not kicking him out of the league.
Yes,
that's crazy.
He should have just pulled the Jordan, like accepted the fine, and got to play, just paid it off. Like when Jordan went away.
He should just start his own competitive eating league.
Well, I'm sure he got
go
paid.
rogue.
Yeah.
He can.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the guy. What did you think? You sound like you watched it.
Yeah. Well, they still have the Nathans on 4th of July, but it's nothing without Chestnut or Kobayashi. It's like the Lions not playing on Thanksgiving. It's more like tradition just to watch Joey Chestnut down 70-plus hot dogs every 4th of July.
Yeah, although I'm not just saying this because Pat came on the podcast, but it was interesting to me to see who was going to win this time because it's become such a rout. Like Chestnut is just a cheat code. He's too good.
It's Katie Ledecky.
Yes.
It's Chestnut versus Chestnut.
He's too good.
Yeah.
Like it was Durant with the Warriors. You can't. But you're right. He's the GOAT.
No, yeah, big time, all time face off. Still wanted to see it no matter what, but it almost put me back in July mode.
Yeah.
Not used to watching it in September like that.
Yeah.
Big change. We're all gonna have to adapt somehow.
Yeah. So that was with Netflix, and it was just a head-to-head. And I think the rule was he wasn't able to dip the buns.
Can't dunk, but you could chase with water.
Oh, okay. So you just changed that into that. But someone said it perfectly because I think Chestnut did
83.
83 is personal record. Yeah,
personal record.
Damn.
Yeah.
But were they
world record? Not even a personal record.
Were they
That is the
Nathan's
world
though?
record. I believe so.
Because you can't. That's a different style. How many minutes? I got to know everything.
They look pretty similar, but yeah, if you're talking like a centimeter off, I couldn't tell you that.
Okay. Because
that's a big enough change though. Can't dunk it.
Yeah, it's a huge change.
Yeah.
I think that's, to my knowledge, I think Kobayashi said like, hey, like I need a little stipulation to give me a chance here, and I believe that was it.
How close did he get?
I could be wrong though.
I think Kobayashi still got in
like
70s.
Yeah, I got like 76.
70. Imagine
those two should just go on tour but do different foods. They should go like around the world. So they go to Japan and do sushi. They go to France and do baguettes and just eat as much of like the whatever the local famous cuisine is. Like what's the record for pasta?
Who knows?
That would be awesome. Like 17 pounds of pasta, Chestnut in 10 minutes. That'd be
Slam it
incredible.
down.
Yeah.
People think it's gross, but I truly want to see footage of Chestnut and Kobayashi after the aftermath I want to see them on the toilet, how long their stomach's aching, all that.
That's IBS Dan talking right there.
But that's 83 hot dogs? Like, does your body just go completely haywire?
Can I let you in on a secret? So,
or puke, whatever. Yeah, sure. I want to see. I know they puke. I want
what
to
it
see
looks like after.
at least a 40.
I don't want to
40 dog puke.
I don't want to see 40 dog puke.
Are you big on the finger to the back of the throat?
I've never been able to do it.
No.
Takes 2 times. I've tried it before.
I think I've done it once this summer. Got home after
This summer?
Yeah, after drinking, I just went straight to my alley, and I was like, I don't feel good.
And you just gagged yourself?
Yeah.
So I remember trying to do that. There were many times, like middle school, early high school, where I like had a test and I needed to fake sick, and like my mom, I would have to be like basically dead for my mom to let me skip school. So, but like a puke is a puke, like.
Mm-hmm.
And there were times I was like trying to make myself puke so hard to get out of school, and I just could never execute. Couldn't do it.
Yeah, the puke and the fever were undefeated.
Yeah.
You're not going to school with a fever. It's just irresponsible.
Was that the number one fake sick? But no, but fever you can't really fake.
Yeah.
I mean, you could hold up the light bulb. I mean, there was one time I remember I was like 10, and I was like holding up the thermometer to the light bulb when she was out of the room, and it was like, well, you have 110 degree fever, so you're dead.
So we're going to ER right now.
Yeah.
Wait, Ma, wait.
Yeah.
Something might be wrong.
Have you ever puked in class?
I've run out, but no, I haven't puked in class.
No, I've run out. It's pretty hard to not make it to the toilet, I feel like.
I have had diarrhea when shit on the bus, 5th grade,
Oh.
in my pants.
Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, that was a bad day.
Did it
was
leak through the pants, I assume?
What's that?
Like, did it get on the seat and everything?
No, it was contained to my. Still had tighty whities back then.
Or they plastic tighty whities?
No, I mean
Brown
it was.
after that.
I was just wearing jeans and tighty whities, and it was not on the seat. But it was a bad situation. Second day of school.
That sounds like a bad situation.
Yeah,
Brownie Downies, dude.
yeah.
It sucks.
I got puked on once.
Oh.
In class?
Yeah. 5th grade. It was during the Terra Nova testing.
It's tough. You're forbidden from the bathroom pretty much during.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I don't know if the kid was nervous or what, but I swear to God, this guy geysered pancake batter all over my K-Swiss shoes.
Ah,
My K-Swiss were toast after that.
yeah. Well, you can't survive a puke.
This kid's sneaky. He got the last laugh on me. He did that. Then he stole my lunch one day on accident, and I got to get his brother's lunch. I told you about that.
Oh yeah.
The peanut butter and butter sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's sneaky. Stuck it to me.
Yeah.
That was But remember they'd come in with the sawdust. Did you guys have that?
Not in
Sawdust?
Not that I remember.
That's what.
in school.
Yes.
For what?
That's how they cleaned it up.
Oh.
Where I went to grammar school, they would come in and they'd like obviously rub some type of, or they pour like some type of powdered solution,
Like
wet,
on the carpet, you mean?
yeah, wet it up, and then they put sawdust on it.
You're sure it was sawdust, not
I'm telling you,
some sort of like.
no, it was sawdust. School
How did
puke.
it-
Sawdust.
I had this as well. Yeah.
Thank
like,
you. Yes, vomit sawdust from the
it's like
'90s.
absorbent.
You've never seen this?
No.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if like bars buy this. They must, right? If it's.
I mean, most bars aren't carpet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so it's only for carpet.
Yeah, he didn't
Okay,
do it on like the
okay.
hardwood. But yeah, you really, what did you guys just threw a
I don't
couple,
know if I ever witnessed a puke in a class.
Yeah.
couple pages of the Sun Times on there like fucking Big Daddy?
Daily Herald.
You've
for
never
us.
witnessed a puke in class?
I don't think so.
I feel like that was regular, like at least once a year.
I don't think I ever did either.
Yeah, I don't know.
Huh.
I don't.
Like
I don't think I ever saw a kid puke in class.
No
Like,
shit.
like yeah, it depends. But like sitting at your seat and like not even getting up at all to like attempt to go to the bathroom, just puking at your seat's kind of crazy.
Yeah, because you always have like that. Oh shit!
Yeah.
You get like the sweats a little bit where you like know it's coming.
I've seen hallway pukes.
I've seen gym class pukes.
Yeah.
People running the pacer and the mile and stuff like that. But I've never seen just like a sick kid in class puke on the floor.
Damn.
That's gotta ruin the smell. It's gotta be horrible.
That's why they got that magic sawdust, baby.
Yeah, but when you
Right.
call the janitor, it's got to take probably 15, 20 minutes to get it over there.
Oh yeah, he used to come. I felt so bad for this guy, dude. This guy was like in his 60s or 70s, and he was carrying those heavy wooden tables. I think I said this before too. Those need to be outlawed
Yep.
in the band. Poor guy. He was
Big plastics Ed just wants later tables.
But that's like moving a fridge, dude.
Yeah,
Those shouldn't be
those-
movable.
With like the little metal
yeah
around the
It's
edges.
like asking
yeah.
someone, hey, can you move my washing machine for me real quick?
yeah.
Yeah.
Poor Mr. Bill. I wonder where he's at now. He was a hero, in my eyes at least.
How old was Mr. Bill?
He had to be. Dude, I'm telling you, 60s, 70s. He was old
So he
as
might be
shit.
dead.
He might be.
Might be dead.
That's sad.
Yeah.
He's carried his last table.
Damn, they should dedicate a table to him if he is dead. That would be nice. I had something else regarding puke, and that's what about like big spill? Do you remember like a huge spill? Like,
I feel like that was like a cafeteria issue, but not really.
oh, so we didn't have cafeterias.
Why?
Yeah,
You didn't?
no, we didn't have a cafeteria
Where'd you eat?
at our desks.
You had lunch at your desk?
Yeah,
Is this a lie?
I swear to God, why would I lie about that?
I
don't
wouldn't have
know.
a
You started
cafeteria.
smiling. Yeah.
Like
Every
that's-
school has a cafeteria.
Yeah.
We didn't have a cafeteria.
So where would they put the hot lunches then for you to grab?
They were on a table in the classroom.
They would bring lunch to every class.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
yeah,
How old were you? This is like elementary school?
through 8th grade.
What
Wow.
the fuck?
Yeah.
We used to talk about like, oh, whose grade school was better. You never led with that one. I think we got the winner now. You guys don't even have a cafeteria.
That's crazy.
have a
I
cafeteria.
think that like every school almost legally has to have a cafeteria.
Not us.
Oh, that's why you witnessed so much puke on the carpet.
That makes me feel bad for the teachers because at
Yeah.
least you had like lunch period where you like get rid of these fucking kids for 45 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, even prisoners get a cafeteria.
Yeah, no cafeteria. That's why, like, I'll never forget one day I was like nacho combo chili day, and they were just piled up in the garbage can, and some kid just zoomed past him and knocked over all the nacho combo chili, and the teacher was just scooping it up with his hands. All the
dude.
cheese and chili and
Dude.
chips, and he was just
Being a
pissed.
teacher, that seems.
No schools do not have to have a cafeteria, but they are required to serve meals to students.
You guys never had something like? Did you at least have a big kitchen?
There was a kitchen to heat stuff up. Yes, so they had to, because how the hot lunch meal program worked for us. It was just one or two options, and you like chose what you want for the month, and then that was what you got delivered, and then they would heat them up in these big racks in the oven, and then they'd just deliver it to them. That was always great when you were.
Bro, I might choose peanut butter over this. This sounds horrible.
No, look up. What was the company? I still like to go to this company and get some lunches, dude.
Is it Market Day still?
Market Day still exists, but it wasn't
It's not?
Market Day. No, I forget what it was. 3 letters. It was like, it wasn't like LRS, but it was something like CL, Chicago Lunch Program, CLP. I don't know.
But didn't like your school's men's club say like ever need the kitchen for something? Like I feel like you would be. Did you have like operating stoves that you could like, whip up
So there was
for like a special assembly or something?
There was
Boy
a-
Scouts meeting.
Yeah, there was like another building that was disconnected from the school that was like just across the parking lot that had a stove that like they would do things like dances and
I mean, what an oversight!
bingo.
No cafeteria.
It must have just been like a church or something before, like, or a rectory. Like, how do you just have built? We're gonna build a school, and then like the architecture forgot the cafeteria.
I mean, they could have.
kitchen!
They
I knew it!
Yeah.
I mean, in hindsight, look, they could have converted one of the big halls into a cafeteria. I just don't know why they didn't.
Shit.
Maybe an oversight, huh?
Big oversight, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, I never sat in a cafeteria until freshman year of high school.
My God.
I never realized that wasn't weird.
Would you have recess in the teachers' lounge then?
No,
So you never had like the anxiety of who you're gonna sit with at lunch until
never. I sat in the same seat I was in all the time.
damn.
If you two were like to both describe your school situations and the person guessing didn't know either, but they knew Chief went to a boarding school, they would be like, oh, Chief is obviously the one with no cafeteria.
We had an immaculate cafeteria.
Did you?
Yeah, it was because we had like the hot station. Like they would bring in like you would do like stir fries. They had a waffle maker, soft serve ice cream.
This
Like
was grammar school or boarding school?
boarding school.
Okay.
Grammar school is like your standard.
But if you forgot your lunch, would you still be able to get something there? Like, can you buy stuff? Were things there for?
No, you
purchase?
could definitely. I remember in high school at St. Charles North, you could definitely buy a sandwich or like you could get whatever you wanted.
What about grammar school though? Like, if you forgot your lunch, how about you?
If there were leftovers, but usually when you forgot your lunch, you ended up eating more than everyone because they would just give you one snack here and there,
really?
like your friends.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I don't recall.
That you could, like, you had, like, a card where it's like, oh, he forgot his lunch. Like, just, you could buy something at the school.
Yeah, maybe they'll
So it wasn't
bill your parents.
So your cafeteria, for all intents and purposes, was just serving the same meal for kids who ordered
Like a
it.
college cafeteria almost.
Yeah, like you had options. Like you had like a cold cut sandwich like station where you could pick your roll, pick your. Pick
But
all
you did? You had that too?
No, I'm thinking well, we went to the same high school, but for college, yeah, like at Iowa, I had a sick one. There would always be a salad bar. Then there's usually just like hamburgers or hot dogs. Then they would have like a stir fry station, or it would be changing one day.
But you didn't have this when you were in second grade, is what I'm at.
No.
So what's a second grade cafeteria like?
Second grade cafeteria was kind of I feel like what I was describing for normal high school, which is like you had a cold cut sandwich station. You had like a rotating hot item, which could be pizza, it could be whatever. And then you had your chocolate milk, your regular milk, and like you just had like your little school lunch options.
You had that too?
No. His grade school one was like our high school cafeteria.
Yeah.
Think of it like that. But no, we had the same as you, hot lunch, cold lunch. I'm more talking about just like having a place for all the kids to sit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not.
You're eating lunch on top of your books.
Okay, so that's all it was. Like, it was just, you guys had a different.
Yeah, we had,
And it was,
we had a cafeteria.
I assume it was more like ours was more fun. Like,
Probably.
yeah, because you could be like a little shithead.
Yeah.
I feel like there were a lot of fights that happened in the cafeteria in middle school too.
Yeah, food fights.
Food fights or just regular fights.
While you guys were busy getting cabin fever.
But there was nothing
classroom.
different besides you eating the same lunches in a larger room.
But that's a big difference.
I'm not saying it's not, but I'm just saying that's.
Yeah, like you would
all
have
it
one
was.
person
Yeah, like
watching
you don't-
150 kids.
If your friends weren't in your homeroom, you just can't see them for lunch.
Yeah, the only good
Yeah.
thing was when during lunch you got to go to the bathroom, come and go as you please.
Oh wow,
So-
they really spoiled you guys.
Ah, fuck you. What I'm
Grab
saying
that
is,
bathroom pass.
what I'm saying is,
Fine, you
it's
can
like,
go to the bathroom to puke.
it's like you'd eat and then you'd like, if your buddies were in the other class, like you'd meet in the bathroom and just dick around for like 10 minutes.
Take a shit in the urinal, led.
Yeah, it's kind of like literally that's how it happened.
Yeah,
Quite literally how it happened.
I think he like sneakily missed out on a lot.
I do
like,
too.
Growing up, that was where how cliques formed. Like you had your
Yeah.
own table, the goth kids all together, jocks all together. You're just forced to eat with whoever was alphabetically next to you.
I'm
every
an
day.
inclusive guy. What can I say?
Not by choice.
Not by choice.
No, but I think I don't disagree. It was one of those things where we always wish we had a cafeteria.
Yeah.
Like,
Did you guys leave school for high school lunch?
no, we
No.
weren't allowed. We had that was Lane Tech, the Lane Tech Slappies. They had a nice little off-campus lunch.
Yeah.
I don't know who else had one though. That was the only local high school that I knew that had it.
I think a lot of public schools, for the most part.
Really?
Yeah, like we were definitely allowed to. But like there was nothing close. So,
Right.
like nobody could make it happen.
Yeah.
No one ever did it.
Lane's, I don't know if you.
Yeah, because Lane has so many
Yeah,
options.
Lane's got a ton of options. Yeah.
Yeah. Not to get too inside baseball here, but Lane is a public school in Chicago that.
Yeah, Addison and Western.
Yeah.
So Portillo's not far.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was there.
No, it wasn't there.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, now it is for the
Yeah.
kids now. So
Yeah.
like, it's been there for the last like 5 years at least.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they used to have heroes. They used to have,
Mhm.
they got a bunch of good shit. All right then, we could wrap this up unless anyone has anything else. You guys want to go have lunch in the cafeteria downstairs?
Yeah, we gotta like.
And no, I've
Bring
checked
it.
that box in my life. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll eat in here instead.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a cafeteria at high school.
Really moving up.
You probably didn't even have those cliques because you guys didn't have goth kids in high school, did you?
In high school? Yeah.
Because how could you be like that goth if you're
You're not that goth. It's just like slight intricacies.
Right, like you're 14, but you dyed your hair black. You're goth now.
Yeah. Or
It was more like there wasn't enough goth kids to have their own clique, but they were like mixed in with like,
Yeah. Like you didn't, like everyone pretty much exclusively wore tan khakis or they wore black khakis. Black Dickies.
okay.
Something like that. Or they had the spiked belt maybe. But
Okay.
like,
That was allowed?
I don't know if that was allowed. So maybe
yeah, it was.
someone had a spiked belt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
They
that
had
was-
Wallet chain.
they had the gauges
Yeah.
holes in their ear.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was like the extent of, you couldn't have hair past your ears.
Right, it could be hard to be goth
Yeah.
Yeah.
at a Catholic high school. No earrings, no jewelry, no funny hair business.
I'll never forget that fucking This kid Charlie showed up for first day of doubles and he had a mohawk. The coach sent him home
I don't blame the coach.
right away. He's
Yeah.
like, no, absolutely not. Go home. Good old Charlie. I called him General Soreness. 'Cause he always wore like army stuff and he was always hurt because he was General Soreness. Oh, man.
Yeah.
All right, then. That's it, everyone. Thank you for listening. Thanks for watching. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll see you then.